Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Wednesday. Over here at Pick Dawgz, we're shopping. We're shopping for props. That's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be looking at all the games that's going on today, okay? I got some baseball props to get you on top. I got some WNBA player props to get you on top. Then I got some NHL hockey player props to get you on top. But before we do that, I need you guys to let me know what you guys are going to be betting on today. What's your top play to get paid? And hey, man, what's your best bet? Let us know in the comments below. Yeah, man, let's talk about it real quick. Yesterday's game, man, the Philadelphia Phillies just beat the heck out of the Arizona Diamondbacks. I've been saying this for like a month and a half. I think the Phillies are penciled in for the World Series. I think it's their time. I compared them to the Denver Nuggets of the NBA. It's just one of those teams to where, hey, man, the last couple of years they've been together and they've been putting up some good runs, but haven't been able to get all the way there. I think this is the year. That's why I've been betting them over the Braves. So, hey, man, it's just one of those things, man. You got to take your team out of it and pick the team that you really think's going to win sometimes. But besides that, WNBA basketball game going on today, man. New York Liberty, trying to even up the series. Las Vegas Aces are going to be dealing with some injuries. Man, two NHL hockey games to talk about, so let's go ahead and talk about them. But before we do that, I need to know, man, what's your song of the day, man? I listened to one of the songs you guys requested in the comments below, but I need some more, man, because it's Wednesday, and I need to listen to some good stuff when I'm driving out there in my car, man, all right? So let me know what you guys are playing for my song of the day. All right, first player prop to get you on top. Who we looking at in this one? Houston Astros. And who you like in this one? Christian Javier. Over 4.5 Ks, hitting at an 80% clip. 80% clip adds up to 4 out of his last 5 games. If you played this, he was paying you for this. Why? Last game out, I think the guy had like 6 Ks in like 3 innings or something, or 3.5, 4 innings. It was just crazy, man. Record numbers, record stats. Do I expect him to do that again? No. But I expect him to go over 4.5 Ks facing the Texas Rangers lineup. Player prop number 2, Yordan Alvarez, over 1.5 total bases. This is what I'm going to be playing in this one, man. When it comes down to it, I'm sprinkling on his home run prop. I compared him to the David Ortiz of the modern day, and I think that's what he is in this one, man. I think Yordan Alvarez is going to go yard on Max Scherzer early and often. So let's go ahead and take Alvarez over 1.5 total bases. Player prop number 3, Adolis Garcia, over 1.5 total bases, hitting at a 60% clip. 60% clip 3 out of his last 5 games. You played this prop, he was able to put money in your pocket and get you, some nice little dividends. But I'm also going to be sprinkling on his home run prop, Garcia for a home run too. Player prop number 4, Texas Rangers. Who we looking at in this one? Corey Seager, make me a believer, over 1.5 total bases. I know you guys are probably thinking like, man, they must be thinking a lot of hits are getting on in this one. Not really, but I just think this is going to be the game to where the players with the name is going to show up and show out. So I'm taking Corey Seager over 1.5 total bases, and I'm sprinkling on his home run. Player prop number 5, WNBA. Who we looking at? A'ja Wilson's for the Las Vegas Aces, over 23.5 points. She's going to be dealing with some injuries. I think Gray is out for the Aces as well. So, I mean, she's going to have to be carrying that load a little bit. She's been getting some help over there, too, with, what's her name, Kate Plum or something, I want to say. But, hey, man, we're taking A'ja Wilson over 23.5 points in a game to where she's going to be looking to show up and show out and close out the series. Next player prop in the WNBA slot. Breanna Stewart over 20.5 points. Give it to me. Man, when it comes down to it, it's been a back and forth series as of who's going to be the lead scorer for the Liberty. She's been the one all year. But in the playoffs, man, they've been rotating and taking turns. I'm taking this turn to take her over 20.5 points. Last but not least, I'm taking Breanna Stewart over 10.5 rebounds. All the games in this series, she went over. She had 9 or more rebounds in all the games except for one. This is gonna be a game to where she's gonna be out there. If the shot ain't dropping, she's grabbing boards. So I'm taking Breanna Stewart over 20.5 rebounds. Last player prop to get you on top. Let's head on over to the ice. We only got 2 games to talk about, but hey, man, I want to find a player prop to get you guys, some money in the NHL. we've been killing it so far, man. We only missed one of our hockey props all year. So I'm trying to keep that consistent energy and find my player props that I really like. This one I'm giving out, Sidney Crosby over 3.5 shots on goal, hitting at a 60% clip, taking on the Detroit Red Wings, man. When it comes down to it, Sidney Crosby, the player prop, it just got to hit. Why? Because he's the kid, Sid Crosby. Yeah, nah, man. He already went over this prop a couple of games out of the year on the season. And I just think, Detroit Red Wings ain't going to have nothing for him. I'm looking for him to get 2 shots on goal early in the first period. Now, look, if you guys want to see what I'm betting on, my best bets, head on over to the site. We got it all up there for you. You can't go wrong. UFC 294. Islam versus Volkanovski. Kamaru Usman versus Khamzat. You can't go wrong. NFL plays for you guys tomorrow with the Jaguars game. I mean, MLB today. I mean, college football. What more do you want from us? A recap, right? All right, time for the recap. We're taking Christian Javier over 4.5 Ks. Jordan Alvarez over 1.5 total bases. Sprinkle on the home run. Otis Garcia over 1.5 total bases. Corey Seager over 1.5 total bases. Asia Wilson over 23.5 points. Breanna Stewart over 20.5 points. Breanna Stewart over 10.5 rebounds. Sidney Crosby over 3.5 shots on goal. All right, it's Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch. Oh.